All right, clearly some of these altcoins are getting some liquidity from Bitcoin because we rejected off all-time high, and now we see like crazy returns on these altcoins. Altcoin season might be happening right now before our eyes. Also, we see another trend of layer one smart contract ecosystems doing very well. They are solving the problems that arose on Ethereum when it comes to expensive transaction costs, and the speeds are very slow on Ethereum, and they're exposing that. And liquidity is definitely moving from Ethereum and Bitcoin to these other layer ones. Now, there is a layer one that I think is very slept on, and that's the Fantom coin in the Fantom ecosystem that's currently working, has its unique, solution to the trilemma, and has been flourishing recently. We talked about Fantom at 92 cents. It continues to grow. I said when it was number 76 by market cap size on CoinMarketCap that it was going to get to top 20. It's still not there. So yes, I do think that Fantom has some upside potential. In this video, we're going to be talking about how maybe Fantom gets to $17. Okay, maybe it does a ridiculous return and the market continues in the bull run. We get to a $5 or $10 trillion valuation, and right now it's $2.50. Okay, $2.50 for a smart contract ecosystem that you know is not going to drop overnight to potentially turn into $17 per coin. This is going to be a really good price prediction. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Fantom. It's near and dear to my heart because I got in at 92 cents and we made a whole bunch of money. Leave a comment below if you made money on Fantom. It's been a really great investment for me. I love the community. I love the people behind Fantom, and I've been watching it pretty close. Now, there hasn't been crazy developments recently, so I haven't really been reporting on it, but our investment is doing really good. Let me show you guys. If we come over here, this specific video where I talk about a free NFT and these altcoins can 10x tomorrow, I talked about a couple of altcoins. So if we look at this video right here, this altcoin is extremely undervalued at 17K views about a month ago. You can see I've been talking about Fantom for a long time. Right here, September 3rd, this is the exact video. And I was really raving about the incentivization program that they made, the incentive program, right? Of 370 million Fantom, but not really about the number amount because there's other incentive programs that are offering more, but mostly how they set it up. The way they set it up is it's like very sticky. We'll talk about it more in the future, but it incentivizes a lot of developers to not only develop on Fantom, but stay on Fantom. And I thought this was really big. Again, as you see at the bottom here, September 3rd, 2021. If we go since that date right here, September 3rd, 2021, you can see we've grown about 185%. Now, the beauty of this is that it's not a low market cap altcoin. Okay. For me, I was comfortable with putting large amounts of money and it had enough liquidity to where I could drop, close to 100K and not have like a massive slippage, right? And, me not lose like 10% of my value because the liquidity pool is too small. Not only that, remember guys, Fantom, and we'll talk about this towards the end of this video, I'm going to do a brief breakdown on exactly how you use Fantom because it's a whole different ecosystem. So stay tuned for that. But they have their own ERC20 token. And then of course they have their Fantom token, right? And to bridge it over, it was relatively easy. And it reminded me of Ethereum and nothing really changed. So again, Fantom's getting a lot of adoption and it's because of this incentive model as well as the ease of use and transferring over, and bridging, these assets. I also talked about a couple of other Fantom altcoins on the Fantom ecosystem right here. When I said 10x soon, free NFT, let's look at the progress of these altcoins. So you can see the video. This is September 6th. So I made the original Fantom video on the 3rd, and then I started talking about altcoins on the 6th. And you can see that some of them are break-even point right now. So it's actually probably still a good time for you to get in, and some of them are up in profit, right? So if we look at Boo, right now, since that day, let's kind of scroll down. Let's press max here. And let's look at September 6th, right? See, right here, I bought like after this pump and we're basically at break even point. So I haven't really made any money. I made a little bit of money because I staked the Boo and, I received more for staking. But in general, like the investment has been down. I should have dollar cost average down here. I just didn't have enough time to do that and I wasn't watching it as close. But it's still at a break even point. It might be a good buying opportunity. If we come over here, Brush was one of those that I earned a lot of money on. So in this same video, these altcoins can 10x tomorrow. You see of September 6th, I talked about Brush as well. If we come over here to Brush's price, I think it did a really good multiple, so maybe not Brush, but it's still small. Right here, here's a 6, and we're currently sitting at 11 cents, and on the 6, it was at about, it's doubled. It even got up really high right here. I don't know what happened here, but look at that. Imagine if I would have cashed out perfectly at the top of this candlestick. This was the day, actually, September 6th. That's so funny. This is actually the day I talked about Brush. That's interesting. But since that day, it doubled, and I took profit on it. And so a lot of people in my group. I also talked about Scream September 6th, and if we come over to Scream's price, I believe it's at about a break-even point as well. Yep, September 8th. September 6th, right here. Yeah, we're about at a break-even point right there as well. I'm continuing to hold this. So if you're looking for high risk, high reward, I still believe in these coins. Go watch the video on the reasons why I believe in them. And as Fantom grows and the ecosystem gets more liquidity and the Fantom token does well, we're going to see a lot of these coins do well in the future. I really do believe that. If we look at the reasons why Fantom is doing well is because they're attracting a lot of liquidity and a lot of developers. It's that simple. If you look at this website, DeFi Llama, you can see the total value locked on all chains, right? And you can see that Fantom is one of the top. It's even kind of competing with Polygon, and Polygon has the most unique addresses out of any of the layer twos. So that's really interesting because Polygon is supposed to be kind of like the layer 2 of choice for Ethereum. And, Fantom is really competing with it. And we're going to talk a little bit more, but, it's pretty undervalued. If you go to CoinMarketCap, right, or CoinGecko, and you look, Polygon is number 21. Remember I told you I think Fantom is going to be a top 20 currency? Well, Polygon has very similar TVL, and it's number 21, right? So if we look at Fantom, it's number 35. Right. So it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I do think it's undermarketed. And I do think Fantom's undervalued right now. And, according to like what people like, for sure, you could definitely see that since we had these layer ones, these new competing layer ones, and since we had these layer twos, the TVL is definitely leaving Ethereum. Look. Right? It's definitely leaving Ethereum. Ethereum is a purple, right? And the same way that Ethereum took liquidity away from Bitcoin and Bitcoin's dominance never went back to its 90% range is the same thing that's happening with the liquidity leaving Ethereum. Ethereum's probably never going to go back to its dominance right here of 98%. TVL, it's not going to happen. They're moving to these other layer ones. So I think that's a really interesting perspective. If we look at the actual marketing, they're doing okay, but not the best job in my personal opinion. They have 192K followers on Twitter, and they're consistently promoting these NFTs and all these different things. They just recently surpassed 100 million transactions. 950,000 unique wallets, but I think their best marketing is Andre Cornier, which is basically the godfather of DeFi. Everybody calls him the father of DeFi. And this guy is just relentlessly promoting them nonstop. So it's literally like one guy, in my personal opinion, that has the value marketing. And that like I like marketing and I like speculation and stuff like that, but sometimes projects that are under marketed are a good buying opportunity because when they do get that marketing and adoption, it's going to be crazy. Now, another catalyst, an obvious catalyst to Fantom's, crazy, I guess you could say, recent like rise was obviously because of this. Okay. It's so obvious. It's an incentive program. Now, let me break it down one more time for you guys. Basically, in general, if you get these TVLs, so if you get the total value locked in your DeFi app of about 5 million to 50 million, they reward you in a 12-month period, 1 million Fantom, right? When they originally did this, Fantom was worth $1, right? So you're getting $1 million, which is pretty good. But now Fantom's worth $2.50. So you're getting $2.5 million worth of Fantom if you get a TVL of 5 million to 50 million. Now, what's really important of what they did, and I think is so smart, is they actually incentivized if you stay on Fantom and continue to grow. If you continue to grow, they have these roadmap levels here and you get paid more FTM. Most places don't do this. So it's incentivizing developers to not only make something on here and actually attract TVL, but also to develop for the long term and keep getting incentivized, right? This is huge for a lot of projects. This is going to pay the bills in a lot of situations consistently, right? Also, one thing I wanted to point out that I forgot to talk about in the intro is Overdrive. Okay, pay attention to this coin on Fantom. When they do come out, it's going to be pretty big. And the reason I say that is because they have the hair on fire problem checked off in my box, right? Right now, one of the biggest industries are these scammers that like the community scammers that are just consistently getting people. And the way they do is with bots, right? It's not genuine. People are starting to look at these scams and understand what they are, right? The people that are not in crypto don't understand. So eventually, they're going to become irrelevant. But what's going to become relevant is things like this that, encourage people to basically engage and do the same thing they're doing, but in a positive way, right? So this platform basically incentivizes, or you can monetize your social media content by, just doing daily actions like following somebody or retweeting something or just, comments or whatever the case is. I think this is really interesting. They definitely marketed. Not a lot of people know about them. But basically they're paying to engage. And I think this is a big thing, especially if you do it on like regular social medias. So you get to basically post to earn. Overdrive brings pay to earn model pioneered by blockchain gaming to social media. With Overdrive, you can monetize your content and contributions to the community. So these decentralized autonomous organizations that have all of these people in it that are working basically for the coin for free now can, there could be like a section where it's like the promoters or something, and they can get paid to contribute, right? You don't need to switch to a new social network. That's really big too, because there's been things like this, like on Steam and other social medias on, cryptocurrency, but nobody really uses these social medias. So you could do this on Twitter, right? So this is huge. This is huge what they're doing. And I think it's a really, really good project to pay attention to on the Fantom ecosystem. I know we're doing a Fantom price prediction. It's a little off tangent, but I did want to let you guys know that. So really quickly, I'm going to break down a very brief tutorial on how to actually get Fantom onto the Fantom network and buy some of these coins that we talked about in the beginning here. Low market cap coins like Paint Swap, Brush, right? Things like that. So all you have to do is very briefly, okay, if you want to understand the complexity of this, you guys got to go to the fundamental secrets or something like that. We have tutorials, of course, but I'm just going to very briefly break it down. So if you have MetaMask installed, you have to have MetaMask installed. You come over here and you click Custom RPC. I'm going to scroll to the bottom. I have so many different networks added to this, but right here, you just click Custom RPC. And it's very simple. All you have to do is copy this right here into this. Simple, straightforward. Once you do that, you're going to see you click Ethereum mainnet and you're going to see Fantom Opera. Boom. I click Fantom Opera. I'm going to exit this out because I already did it. And here is my Fantom wallet. Now, when you have this, what you got to do is you got to get ERC20 equivalent FTM. Okay. So you have to get FTM ERC20s. Okay. ERC20s are basically Fantom on the Ethereum blockchain. So I'm going to come back to Ethereum mainnet, which is like the normal. And then I would go to Uniswap, right? Uniswap. And I would buy Fantom. It's that simple. Just buy the ERC20 Fantom compatible version. So I'll just click here and I'll buy FTM. So let's say you have ETH, which most of you probably have. I would click import. I'm going to buy, I don't know, 1 ETH or 10 ETH worth of Fantom. Boom. It goes into place. You have a little price action. You swap it. You get your Fantom. Now what's going to happen is going to pop up in this wallet right here. I already have a little bit of Fantom here too. It's going to pop up in this wallet as FTM. But it is not on the Fantom blockchain. So all you have to do is come over to AnySwap, which is a bridge software that allows you to bridge your FTM, the ERC20 compatible version to the other blockchain, and just simply, you can see right here, click bridge, right? Click bridge on AnySwap.exchange. Okay, that's the website. I don't have a link for you, and there's no referral code. But if you click bridge, you'll see that we have Fantom token, Ethereum mainnet, and so you have your FTM. Let's say I want to do like 10 FTM, right? You have to, of course, connect your wallet and stuff like that. But let's say you want to do 10 FTM. We're sending the same Fantom token, right? Fantom over to the Fantom mainnet. Okay. Now I'm not going to do it right now. It's for some reason it's graying out. But yeah, it's very simple. That's all you have to do is just transfer it over. I think it's graying out because I need to be, yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. The reason why it's not working is because I have to do a minimum of 50. As you can see here, it's saying a minimum of $50 right here, 50 Fantom. Sorry about that, guys. So we'll say I do 100. Then you'll see, look, again, just to run through it, Fantom network token, the ERC20 version on Ethereum mainnet that you just bought. You're going to send over the same Fantom over to the Fantom mainnet. And when you send it, then it's going to pop up, it's going to leave this one because this is the Ethereum mainnet, and it's going to come over to the Fantom one. Oh, I clicked Moon River on accident. It's going to come over to the Fantom one. And you're going to see the Fantom pop up here. They're separate Fantom. Okay, that's how it works. So that's a brief, really quick breakdown because I've had a lot of my community ask about that. Let's jump into the actual price prediction part of this video, which is probably why you came here. So I'm just going to basically do a very conservative price prediction. Obviously, it's not supposed to be 100% correct. Maybe I'm not 100% correct, but you'll see how the math plays out. Now, the way I usually start it is from the assumption that we are going to get to about a $5 to $10 trillion valuation for all of crypto. So it's much easier if you predict all of crypto. It just makes more sense. You don't want to isolate it to the individual project because the project is so small. So me personally, I think all of crypto are going to get to 2 milestones. Number one, we're going to get to about a $5 trillion valuation. So if you come over here to the webpage, you can see that we're about a 2.6 trillion right now. All I'm saying is that we can get to about a 5 trillion. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people think that we can get to about a 10 trillion. 10 trillion would make, cryptocurrency on par with, like, for example, gold, right? Gold's, market cap is about $10 trillion. So I'm actually making a very conservative bet by saying 5 trillion. So it's going to be anywhere from 5 to 10 trillion, and we'll do both, price predictions for Fantom. Now that's the first assumption I'm making, is that all of crypto is going to get to 5 or 10 trillion. The second assumption I'm making is that, we're going to move up, right? I do think that, Fantom's undervalued, and I do think it's going to be a top 20 cryptocurrency. I also related it to the fact that they have a very similar TVL to Polygon. So Polygon right now has about a $10, $11 billion market cap. You can see it right here. So if I think Fantom's going to get up to, Polygon's level, and I think the cryptocurrency market's going to grow to 5, 10 trillion, how does the price prediction play out, right? So very simple. I figured out what percentage Polygon has of the current market cap. All I did was take the total market cap of Polygon and the total market capitalization of all crypto and figure out the difference. So I calculated it, and I saw that Polygon has about a 0.43% dominance over the market, right? Of all of cryptocurrency, it's about a 0.5%. Okay. So if we take that same percentage, now we can apply it to the total market capitalization of all crypto and at 5 trillion, right? And then we could see where the price can go of Fantom. So if we look over here, very simple. I took this $5 trillion valuation, I multiplied it by 0.0043, which is literally less than 1%. Now, what we're looking at here is about a $21 billion valuation for Fantom, okay? So if Fantom passes Polygon or gets to Polygon's position as a top 20 currency, and we get to a $5 trillion valuation, this would basically mean, if we do the math, right, if we took that market cap divided by the circulating supply of Fantom, then we get $8.50 Fantom. As you guys can see here, it's $8.50. It's currently sitting at $2.50. So it's about a 3 to 4x, right, with Fantom's price. I think that's very realistic considering the fact that, its market cap is only about, what, 5 billion right now. So 3 to 4x, simply put, if we get a $5 trillion valuation and Fantom gets to a top 20 cryptocurrency. Now, if it gets, let's say hypothetically, we go crazy here and the cycle gets to $10 trillion. Let's say the whole market capitalization gets to $10 trillion. That's a crazy situation, but it can really happen, okay? We could pass gold, especially with all the inflation that's happening, in the world right now. Things are crazy. So if we get to a $10 trillion valuation, then all you have to do is double it, right? It's that simple. So that's a $17 per coin price for Fantom FTM. It's currently sitting at $2.50. So for fun, let's just do one more calculation. So if you put in about $5,000 into Fantom right now, we divide it by $2.50, you get about 2,000 Fantom coins. Now, if we just said that Fantom could be $17 per coin, just multiply by 17, and you could turn your $5,000 into approximately $34,000, which is probably better than any traditional investment anyone could ever make. You're going to outcompete hedge funds. It's absolutely crazy, the potential of cryptocurrency. Pay attention to what's going on. But that's it for this video. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this, guys. Catch you in the next one.